Hi, Kedu. I'm Harrison, and you're?
I'm Ifoma.
IF, and you're welcome to the third episode of Ogini here. And today we'll be talking about
bride price.
Yeah, do you think bride price should be abolished?
No, I don't think.
Why
in
do you
my
think
opinion.
So? What's your opinion? Like, why do you think so?
I feel like the reason why you're saying this is because
no, why?
now.
First
No, wait.
Relax, easy. Do like this.
I'm easy now.
Do like this.
I'm calm.
Do like this.
I'm calm.
Right,
First of all, the issue of bride price was not a problem back then, but then now that we have this so-called, this whole Gen Z millennial stuff,
okay. Sorry.
and like everybody, they're normalizing. You know this whole thing about this whole thing that's trending on social media, Anambra men and emo men who have more money, Enugu men are stingy, and then now let's divert it to bride price.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay. Basically now you say I'm marrying this girl from Anambra, and then you check out her bride price list, and then you see what's like the in-laws are like demanding from you, but then that's not how it used to be back then.
Okay.
But like let's forget currency and like naira value back then. Let's not compare it now.
But you failed to understand that you didn't answer my question.
No, I don't think it should be abolished.
So
because
why? Okay.
Bride price is like more like, should I say, an evidence to show that the marriage is legal, and like the bride's family has approved that, oh yes, you can marry my daughter. So it's just like part of the custom and traditions, but then now they are now trying to make it more like a competition that, oh, you must demand a whole lot, you must buy for the village elders, you must buy for the umuada, you must buy for the...
I think these things have always been there. But like I understand you. I totally get where you're coming from. But like I feel like the entire idea behind the bride price thing looks like you're purchasing a commodity.
No, you're not purchasing it.
I feel like that's like the general
because
message
listen,
that you're passing across.
For example, now they abolish bride price. I feel like men will see it as an avenue
to
disrespect women and say, after all, I didn't pay your bride price, so there's nothing to. So like that bride price, I feel like is a title, like it's a very strong.
I feel like that's why you disrespect women, because you paid for them. I mean, I bought you from your parents.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, if I bought you,
it's not every man that pays bride price that disrespects women.
I'm just saying it's not every man that did not pay bride price to that disrespect women. I'm just basically trying to say that if I bought you from your parents with a price,
buy me, you'd not buy.
I mean, I'm basically using the most basic terms, the most literal terms. I literally come to your house, I knock, and they say the first process is Ikoaka or something, like in the Igbo tradition, right? And we knock first to make inquiries. They said there's a daughter here, is she available for marriage, is she deaf, is she dumb, is she good, is she behaving well?
Is that how it's
that's how it works.
done?
No, basically the Ikoaka is to make inquiries, to know if this person is available. Is she taken, is she pregnant, is she married, is she okay, is she behaving well? Basically. And then the next one is to bring the wine, right? To come and make your intentions known.
Exactly.
Right? So when you make your intentions known, the next step is to pay for the commodity that you came to buy. Basically. Now, do you understand? Now, the general point is I am basically coming to buy you from your parents, right? And they put a price tag on the daughter they have raised, and then I buy I buy you.
As the market square now.
Basically, I mean,
to buy me.
basically, no, don't get me wrong. I totally understand the. I totally stand for the idea, but I'm just trying to let you understand where I'm coming from. Generally, I totally stand for the entire bride price thing, but I'm trying to say, does it not give the idea? Does it not give the notion that, hey, I'm purchasing this person, and if I purchase this person, that means I have the right to do of them what I want to do of them. Okay. So what is the check on me that's purchased you to treat you well? Because I mean, if I bought this phone, it's my right to do anything I want to do. I could throw it on the floor, I could smash the screen, I could. So like I mean, so. Can I ask a simple question? Yeah, you can.
Now.
Yeah.
If they tell you, let's say the term bride price wasn't there, and you're going to marry a woman, or a girl, you're going to marry a girl, and then you go there and you're like, oh, I want to buy this girl.
Nobody's ever going to say I want to buy this girl. I'm just trying
exactly.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if in literal terms, what are you doing? you're exchanging
You're
money
just
for a
basically
wife
asking for the girl's hand in marriage.
with money. You cannot ask without money. I don't know if you're understanding me at all.
I understand.
So, and I was coming to the part where I feel like the entire bride thing is even being abused, because they are very. I don't know. I've heard many times about the Imo tribe. Some places in Imo where there's like a book. You have to buy the book, Seth. When you buy the book, then you open the book and then you buy everything inside the book.
I'm not Imo, so I'm from Abia. In Abia State, we don't even request for.
You don't request for what?
Too much. The highest self you can even.
What is your standard of too much? What is?
For example, now, like, I don't know how it's being done because I've never been married. I've been in like a situation where I have to like witness like the whole bride price thing. So like the way it's being done in Abia, like I've also like made inquiries from my mom, and she told me that in Abia they don't require money. They can literally collect like
2 naira,
500.
5 naira. I know it happens in Anambra too.
You don't even have to. The way in Anambra now, they'll tell you, oh, buy 2 cows.
I'm from Anambra. It doesn't work like that.
I'm just giving an
okay. So I'm saying in Anambra sometimes it's like they just make it. I feel like there was this man I heard of in Anambra who his daughter was getting married, and the request he made for what he asked for the bride price was 2 naira. And given the age and time that we are in now, it's very difficult to be able to find 2 naira. He was just trying to pass across the point that it would be very difficult for you to spend as much, to put a value on this girl. The value I'm trying to put on the girl is that it's very difficult for you to find the amount. That's how difficult it is for you to find my daughter. That's his value. The value in the scarcity of the money. Do you understand? Fine, that's understood, everything. But generally, the point I'm trying to make is in the entire grand scheme of things. If we're being very literal, we're being very black and white about it. If you have this phone that you're holding out, and I want this phone to become mine, and I give you money for it, what would you consider happened there? It's a transaction, right?
Yes.
What would you call it? So it's a trade. Money for the phone. Bah?
That's a different thing.
I mean, you're not backing
Human
up.
beings are not inanimate objects.
That's why you should give me the girl without me paying money for it. We just have an agreement. You're saying it's illegal, this thing. We could legally agree in front of the Igwe and the
No, where's the evidence?
The evidence is that the Igwe and all his cabinet.
Tomorrow he can deny it.
The Igwe will deny it, and
it's
the cabinet
very possible. It's very possible.
So what is the evidence? Have you not eaten the money that I gave you?
Exactly. There's an evidence.
What is the evidence?
I don't know how it's being done, but like I'm just trying to say that yes, a lot of people can come and say yes, they paid for her bride price. They bought let's
but what's
say
the evidence? The money is not like framed.
2 cartons of
But is the money framed
like
and hung on the wall or something? No.
Listen, calm
I'm
down.
listening.
It depends on how your people demand for the bride price.
But they're paying at the end of the demand.
They will pay obviously now. They are not. It's not specifically or directly being bought.
But there's an indirect, like trade by barter. No, claim me. I'm really open-minded to this entire conversation.
But like in my own
Strike
opinion, I don't think it's like buying someone.
So
I just feel like it's just an evidence or an approval from the bride's family that yes, you've come to ask for my daughter's hand in marriage, and so there are certain steps and customs and traditions that you have to follow to allow me marry
I totally
daughter.
understand. You feel like it's okay for us to have stereotypes, customs, and you're conservative basically.
Do
you're
you
not
pay in
woke.
the church? When you are marrying legally, like in the church?
Do we pay? I'm not married, but I don't think you pay.
Like I'm maybe you know.
Do you pay?
You're more experienced.
How do you know I'm more experienced?
I don't know. You're older than me. That's what I'm trying to say.
What in this podcast gives me away?
You're older than me now, so maybe you should have. You're more knowledgeable than me. Exactly.
Before or something, but continue.
I'm asking, do you pay in the church? Like maybe pay the Reverend Father, or I don't know, to like come and marry.
I feel like,
or you just come and tell them that you want to marry.
Maybe you do pay, but you're not paying for their permission. You're not paying for the girl. They don't own the girl. All that is needed for the marriage to happen in the church is basically the permission of the girl's parents.
I'm just trying to find out. But like, whatever opinion you have, I don't feel like it should come out as you're buying.
I totally agree with you.
Because it's giving. If for example it was the other way around, and the way men are now, that's how people are, and they say it's women that are supposed to ask for the man's hand in marriage. Let's say that's how it is originally. How would you feel about being a man and you're supposed to be like the ogre of the house, the breadwinner, and a woman is coming to ask for your hand in marriage instead of you? And then they're telling you, I'm telling you, let me buy you. Or
if that's how things have always been.
Exactly. So give me why. How would you feel, or what would be your point exactly if it was to be like a woman, like in the whole bride price thing, they're supposed to ask for a man's hand in marriage?
But who pays the bride price?
The woman.
I'm just telling you what the public notion is on it, because time is it's 2024. People are getting woke, or people are feeling like they're getting woke, or they should be woke. So they're beginning to question a lot of things that have been traditions over time. Now, over the years, things that have become a pattern, a way of life. So they're asking, why should we still be doing this in 2024? Why should people still pay to marry a girl? What I'm trying to say is, I get what you're saying. I understand. You feel like things should be done the way they've always been done.
Yes,
why change it now?
Now, as the world is evolving, people are normalizing rubbish.
I agree with you totally.
They are normalizing rubbish, and now I feel like each state they are competing with who has more bride price list, stuff like that. You have to buy 2 cars.
I don't feel like they're competing, but like
no, they are actually, because I've been in a situation where like people argue, Imo has more bride price list. This one, I'm like,
is this something to brag about? I feel like it's extortion, to be honest. I mean, if you notice, a lot of people.
I don't think they reason it that way, the same way you're reasoning, because
I've seen girls that are worried. I have a friend from Imo. She's clearly worried. She said she doesn't know how she's going to do it because the bride price list alone chases the man away. Because true that you have to buy the
but that's not how it is. That's not how it was.
That's not how it was meant to be. I understand.
Exactly. But now
it's been ruined and stuff like that.
The man do not go now, so like they're using it as an avenue to
I mean, like some men feel like they should get back all the money that they've spent on their daughter. All like
true that.
So
true that.
Yeah, understood. So
if you marry, would you allow your daughters, if you had a girl, would you allow your daughter's husband to be pay for her bride price?
Yes, I would. But like, I would make it in such a way that there's going to be a lesson in it. Okay. Because no matter how much he's going to pay, no matter how much it's going to be, he can never spend up to half of how much I would have spent on my daughter. It's almost impossible.
And he also doesn't even guarantee.
Yeah, it doesn't guarantee anything.
The marriage is even going to last.
Yeah, but like, what the point is there for me is it's conservative, it's culture. And I'm a firm believer in the entire thing. Some things should stay the way they've always been. There's really nothing to it, because not paying for bride price doesn't guarantee as a lot in the marriage. But the entire point of bride price in the olden days was to say, I'm paying for this girl, she's a virgin. Me paying for her means I'm purchasing her. Don't get me wrong, I'm purchasing her brand new, basically. Do you understand?
Brand new.
Basically,
is it everybody that they've
relaxed now? But I'm saying over time it's been perverse. Over time it's been used for different reasons. But we're going to round this up by saying that whether you think it should be abolished or you think it should not be abolished is an opinion you have, and
pay for the bride price.
You could tell us in the comment section. But I believe that the bride price is something that is an integral part of our Igbo culture, and she believes so too. And you should not use
it should not be abolished.
It should not be.
You don't use the term buy. Yeah,
you don't use the term buy. But regardless, whatever you decide is your opinion, and tell us in the comments. Bye. See you next time. Bye.